Hi, I'm Rachelle with All Is Well with Rachelle. I'm a widow of suicide, which is why I'm a single mom to 5 children. I'm a faith based life coach, author, and speaker. Since my husband passed away in 2022, I've been studying how to live life with joy despite adversity, focusing on grief support and healing. I haven't figured it all out yet, but here's what I've learned so far. In the first 3 months of grief, it's often referred to as acute grief. This is right after your loved one passes away. And there are so many platitudes out there that say, time heals all wounds. What I want to tell you today is that if you are in months 1 through 3 of acute grief, there is absolutely nothing available that is going to help you feel better. That sucks. But I'm telling you the truth. The reason why I think it's important to tell you the truth is so that you can accept the reality that you're in. That right now, you're grieving. It's okay to feel sad. Why wouldn't you want to feel sad? Why would I want to feel happy when I was grieving the love of my life? So I think it's really helpful to acknowledge the reality that you're in right now, which is a very difficult and painful place. Now, that doesn't mean that it has to be all difficult and painful. There are flickers of joy and there are moments of happiness, albeit pretty fleeting during the first 3 months. But what I think actually makes it harder is the resistance. Because something important that I learned is pain plus resistance equals suffering. Grief is pain. When we resist grieving, we feel pain. We feel it mentally, we feel it physically, it's everywhere. When we settle in and feel the grief, feel the emotion of sadness, then we're not fighting against it, so we're not suffering. If you can sit with your grief and your sadness and allow it, it will move through your body. And instead of fighting against it and creating so much suffering, you'll be able to have some peace. And that also seems strange. How can you have grief and sadness and peace at the same time? Simply because when we accept our reality, that's how we can have peace. Viktor Frankl, in the concentration camps in Germany during World War II, did a lot of studies on himself and his fellow prison mates and found that their outlook changed everything. And those who accepted their reality were able to do so much better and survive the concentration camp. So, in a way, I felt like the first 3 months could probably be compared to a prison sentence or a concentration camp because the brain is trying so hard to grasp what happened. Where is your loved one? Your brain is looking for your loved one. It's trying to explain why your loved one shouldn't be gone. You're trying to figure out all the reasons why maybe they should come back. And you keep looking for them. And it is very painful. But again, if you can sit with that pain for a little while and just let it be there, I promise you're going to feel so much better. I suggest that you find a support group, whether that's with your church or a neighborhood. There's a lot of wonderful resources online. I think it's important that we not grieve alone because we can get into some grief spirals and unhealthy habits, which I'll talk more about later. But for today's video, I just want to let you know that it's okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel grief and extreme sadness. It's very uncomfortable. No one wants to feel that. No one would choose that. We often try to run away as fast as we can. But if you will allow it, it's going to be the first step to you feeling better. Because if you can imagine just a huge weight on your chest, and this weight makes it so that you can't breathe because you can't expand your lungs, that to me is resistance. So when you stop resisting, it's like someone takes the weight, they lift it off your chest, and you can breathe. There's nothing holding you back from expanding your lungs because you allow the grief and the sadness and the pain and all the other emotions that come along with it to exist inside you. You're able to breathe through those and go throughout your day. This is really important. If you want to feel better, you have to get good at feeling this grief right now. I'll be back with more to share on how to feel your emotions, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. And even though this is the most awful time, you will be able to get through it. I love you, and just know that I am truly sorry that you are suffering right now, and I hope that this can ease some of your suffering. Bye for now.